I thank my colleague, Congressman Joaquin Castro, for yielding to me. I am so proud to rise in support of H.R. 2484, the Women, Peace, and Security Act, which I introduced along with my partner, Kristi Noem, and we've been working on this bill for quite a while, and I want to really thank Congressman Royce, Chairman Royce, for not only his eloquent words today and his clear description about why this is so important, but for working closely with us to make this day a reality. And I am hopeful that we'll be able to go through the Senate and get this bill finally enacted. So the Women, Peace, and Security Act promotes the participation of women in the peace process and is a step forward for our security and our economic prosperity as well. When women are involved in peace, in peace negotiations, it is more likely, a peace agreement is more likely to last. And in fact, the International Peace Institute found that a peace agreement is 35% more likely to last for at least 15 years if women participate in drafting the agreement. The study also found that with each 5% increase in women's participation in the political process, a nation is 5 times less likely to use violence when faced with international crisis or conflict. When women and girls are equal partners in all aspects of decision-making, countries are more likely to be peaceful and economically prosperous. Despite the strong evidence in favor of women's political participation, women remain underrepresented in conflict prevention, conflict resolution, and the post-conflict peace-building efforts that are happening around the world. And the United States can be helpful to change that. The Women, Peace, and Security Act will build upon the 2011 National Action Plan for Women, Peace, and Security, which made clear that the meaningful inclusion of women in peace and security processes is imperative for national and global security. And you heard how in Northern Ireland and all the way to Rwanda, the participation of women has been absolutely essential. Our legislation establishes women's participation as a permanent element of U.S. foreign policy. It would encourage the United States to assist women mediators and negotiators by addressing barriers to their equal and secure participation in the peace process. It would institute comprehensive training modules on the protection, rights, and specific needs of women in conflict, and require the administration to evaluate the impact of U.S. foreign assistance on women's meaningful participation. In addition, Women, Peace, and Security Act would require the President to report to Congress its strategy to promote women's participation in conflict prevention and resolution, and it would empower Congress to exercise oversight of that strategy's implementation. The United States plays a crucial role in encouraging peace agreements all over the world. By making sure that we bring women into the peace process, we can improve national and global security. And so once again, I just want to thank Congresswoman Noem, my partner on this bipartisan legislation, as well as Chairman Royce and Ranking Member Eliot Engel for their support. And I want to thank the many advocacy groups who have been persistent throughout these years in bringing it to us the evidence of the success of women when women participate in the peace process. So I thank the gentleman again for yielding, and I thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.